What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Two Pencils podcast here on this beautiful Thursday. And it is the official start of the NCAA Tournament. We had the play-in games the last couple of nights with Texas beating NC State in a thriller in a play-in game, and Howard beat UMBC on Tuesday night. Tonight's Wednesday when we're recording. The Lehigh game, I probably should have had this pulled up if I was going to talk about it. But yeah, Prairie View A&M beat Lehigh, and Miami, Ohio is fixing to play against SMU in the final play-in game. And then it all starts today when this episode comes out. March Madness is officially here. How pumped are you?
I love it. The first day every year at school, I get the games pulled up. It's beautiful.
It truly is, and let's start a debate right off the bat because I know we're going to disagree on this because we've talked about it off the air. By the time this episode comes out, they may already be out of the tournament, and this conversation may not matter. But should Miami of Ohio been in the NCAA tournament?
100%.
I totally disagree. I'll let you go first as to why you think they should have been.
Pretty simple explanation. They did not lose a game. I don't care who they played. There's a ton of other teams with the same type schedule that didn't win every single game. I mean, what kind of precedent are you setting? I mean, I get it. Play good teams. That helps. Like, I'm not saying that Auburn wasn't better. I'm not saying that whatever. That was the main argument, Auburn or Miami. Okay? Like, I'm not saying Auburn wasn't better, but a team goes undefeated, you put them in. Bottom line. I don't care.
Well,
There's no way you could convince me otherwise. They didn't look they can't help who's on their schedule as far as the players and stuff. Like, go win all your games. They literally did everything they could possibly do, minus winning their conference tournament, which should not have mattered.
I don't think they should have gotten in, but I definitely think they should have gotten in over Auburn. I look at a team like Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma should have got in, who was playing well down the stretch.
You said they won their first four game, right?
Miami of Ohio is playing right now as we're recording this, so
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go check the score.
It may not have started yet. It is 8:20 p.m. on Wednesday night as we're recording this. I think it was scheduled to tip off at like 8:10 or something like that. But I
They
was
are down 7-5.
well, anyway, I was 100% against Miami of Ohio being in the NCAA tournament because I was right the opposite of you. I was like, you got to play good teams. They had 0 quad 1 wins. I don't think they even had a quad 2 win. It was all quad 3 and 4, and then they had the quad 4 loss. But watching the pregame pregame on Tuesday night before the Texas NC State game, Charles Barkley, he did kind of change my opinion on it a little bit. He simply said, first off, these schedules are made years in advance. The bulk of the schedules are made year in advance. Miami of Ohio can't help what conference they're in. And then he went on to say, what do you want their coach to do? Recruit for the other teams that they're playing and recruit good players? So he persuaded me.
It's not their fault the other teams aren't good.
Yeah, and that's what he said. He said the majority of their games are going to come, I believe they're in the MAC conference. He said, what's their coach supposed to do? Go recruit for these other MAC teams and give them all the good players so that they're playing better teams?
Great point.
And then he said the non-conference schedules, of course we know most of the non-conference schedule is made a few years in advance. I mean, how are we going to know if a team's going to be great or suck a few years in advance? So that did kind of persuade me a little bit. But still, come on. Not one quad 1 or quad 2 win.
But they won every single game. They can't help who's a quad 1 win. They probably didn't have a quad 1 team on the schedule.
I'm not sure. I've not done a deep dive.
What qualifies a quad 1 win?
To be honest, I don't know.
Come on, Mr. Basketball is the best. You should know this.
that stuff, when they started doing all these quad 1, 2, 3, and 4 games, it confused the crap out of me. I'm terrible with numbers. Anything to do math related, I really struggle. I know beating Kentucky at Rupp Arena is a quad 2 win. So, I don't know. Are you looking it up?
I'm asking friend of the show, Tyler Glass,
Oh, uh, and why did you throw that little jab out there of friend of the show?
because you've got a bunch of moron friends that I live rent free in their heads. That's why.
So,
They have a stupid group chat name of a coach who's better than every single one of their favorite team's coaches. So I don't know why they're hating on him. Who's the favorite teams in there? The Falcons. Sean Payton's better than any coach you've ever had, ever. All right. Who else? Clarkey, he's a what? A Steelers?
Patriots.
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 Well, I love Mike Vrabel, but Sean Payton's had a much better career. All right. Who else?
You got the Steelers.
They don't even have a coach right now, do they?
I mean, yeah.
They just fired the greatest one of the great their coach they've had for 20 years because he couldn't win a playoff game. He's terrible. Who else?
Uh,
He's had more Super Bowl wins than Sean Payton. Though, am I right on that? Did Mike Tomlin have more Super Bowl wins than Sean Payton?
Tomlin and Peyton both have one.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Who
Trey,
else?
we got two Treys in there that are both Titans fans.
Okay.
Who am I forgetting? Oh, we got a Bengals fan.
Yeah. Enough said.
So, for those of you that are absolutely clueless on what Jackson's talking about, my fantasy football league, and we reference them a bunch, the League of Extraordinary Heroes.
That's not
Um,
the group chat.
that's the name of the fantasy league.
Oh,
So, um, our league just randomly, about an hour before we're recording this right now, I sent in the bracket that we're gonna explain that here in just a few minutes. We're gonna do a fast food bracket, and I sent that in the group chat, and somehow it turned into a Jackson roast session,
I live
and
rent
it
free
was
in their head, dude. I don't understand it. Me and Nick
Clarky,
both live rent free in their head.
my buddy Clarky and Kyle started sending audios acting like they were Jackson, and it was absolutely hysterical. I sent it to Jackson. I screen recorded all 4 or 5 of the audio messages. I was in tears listening to it because they did a great Jackson on it.
Well,
Do
they
you have a
quite as smart, but they did. It was. I do say some of those things.
Yeah, you do. The best one may have been when a 22 million a billion dollar franchise. What do they have to show for it? Of course, as you know, if you're a avid listener to the Two Pencils podcast, you know that Jackson often referenced the $22 million roster that Mark Pope assembled with the Kentucky basketball team.
Well, here's the thing though. I went back. So this is just for them if they're watching, especially. I went back and listened to a lot of our podcasts, and I made a note, like I made a mark on my hand for every bad take that I've ever had. That's what I
I
came with.
I'll
No,
see.
there's none. Those guys are morons. Here's the other hand, also zero.
Well, they love the show, so.
I love those guys. They're funny. That was good stuff.
And you know the craziest part of it all? That fantasy league, we have our draft. They're all coming to my house on Saturday, May 9th for our fantasy football draft.
I'm pulling up.
That's fine. It'll be year 7. This is going to be the start of year 7. I have still never met Clarky. But he says he's coming May 9th. It should be some good entertainment.
I have to be. I need to be the moderator of the draft.
What's going to be crazy is that you're going to meet him at the same time I do.
I'm gonna wear a Sean Payton jersey. I'm gonna order a Saints Sean Payton jersey. I know
Well,
he didn't play for the Saints, but I'm still gonna order a Sean Payton Saints jersey.
You think they make those?
Oh, you can order anything you want. I have seen a custom Western Kentucky Justin Haddix jersey before.
I have to.
Shout out my man Boone Goldsmith for making that. Boone
That was
Goldsmith is not a friend of the show, but he's a friend of mine.
well, that's okay. Um, Well, shifting gears a little bit, before we get into our main topic tonight, since March Madness is beginning today, I've got some March Madness props that we're going to pick on. Are you ready?
I love prop bets.
I do too. Over under 2.5 buzzer beaters in the first round of March Madness.
2.5, so there needs to be 3. I'm gonna say under. Three's a lot. I mean, 1 or 2 in the first round that's a good first round.
Yeah, I would
Well,
take.
okay, game winners or just like tied go to overtime, or
It says buzzer beaters, so
that could mean a half court shot at halftime.
that's true. It doesn't have to be
So,
at the end of the game.
so honestly, I'm gonna go over. If it's encapsulating all types of buzzer beaters, that could mean the shot clock over.
That's that's a very smart way of looking at it because I didn't specify. I just I just said buzzer beaters. Okay. Over 10.5, over under 10.5 total upsets. And an upset in this instance means just the lower seed win. So it could be a 9 over an 8. That would classify as an upset.
10.5 is a lot. Seems like, especially when a number one wins a lot. But I mean, a 2 has beaten a 1 a lot. Correct me. Was Florida a 1 last year? Yeah. Houston was a 1. Yeah. I'm just trying to. I'm gonna go over again. I feel like there's gonna be some 3s over 2s or 4s, especially when you get to the Elite Eight rounds. I'm gonna say over. Are we gonna
Over
come up
under.
with these after the tournament?
Sure.
Okay.
Over under 2.5 overtime games for
Over.
the
Oh,
entire tournament.
got to be over. I feel like that's a low. I feel like that's low.
See, I
Are
kind
these
of
on
feel like
DraftKings?
what? No, I
Okay.
came up with them. It's what I've been doing for the last 45 minutes while waiting on you.
Sorry,
I, it's okay. I think I'm going to take under 2.5 overtimes.
3 overtime games in. Let's see, there'll be 32 games in the first round, 36 if you count the first 4, and then what? 16 games in the second round, 8 games in the next round.
Listen, dude, I've already told you I struggle with numbers and math.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
say
about. To,
there's got to be 3 overtime games in this tournament, surely.
I'm taking under. You going over?
Over. I've been over for all 3 so far.
Over under 2.5 double-digit seeds to reach the Sweet 16.
So 3 double-digit seeds to reach the Sweet 16.
If you
I
choose
say,
over it,
I say so 10 or up. I say under.
I'm going to go under as well.
I feel like I don't think so. I feel under.
Yes or no? A 12 seed to reach the Elite Eight.
Let me go check who the 12 seeds are. One of those would be
You've got High Point, you've got McNeese State, you've got who's St. John's? Northern Iowa, and then who's the 12 in Kentucky's region?
so your 12 is Northern Iowa, McNeese. I know you just said that. High Point and Akron. I'm gonna say to reach the Elite Eight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say none of those teams make the Elite Eight.
I agree with you. Let's see. A team seeded 8 or worse to make the Final Four. Yes or no?
Hmm. 8 or worse.
Absolutely not. Not
Yeah,
this year.
I don't think so. It don't seem like it. Those teams at the top this year are miles better than everyone else, in my opinion.
I agree.
I could see a 4 or 5 or even a 6 seed. There's a couple. There's a 6 seed that I think has got a shot to get there, but
Who?
I hate to say it because I'm going to get clowned for it. But I have seen Tennessee play at their best. They can get hot and get there.
Tennessee ain't going to the Final Four.
You didn't say Final Four. I thought you said Elite Eight.
Did I? Okay. They may get
I
to
could
the
have been
Elite.
wrong. May have to put a mark on my hand, but I could have. I mean, here's their path. This is why I say Tennessee. Here's their path. I think they're going to beat Miami, Ohio, or SMU. I think they can beat Virginia. Virginia's not like some super team. And then probably Iowa State. And then in your Elite Eight would be Michigan. That's where, like those are not like teams that are, it's not like Duke or Florida, or they're not running into the Houstons. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say Tennessee. I've seen them play at their best. Rick Barnes is a great coach, but I can't say they're going to go to the Final Four because they've quite literally never been there.
I was about to say, put your hand back up there and
They've
show
been
that.
to the Elite Eight, but they've never been to the Final Four.
Put
They
your
went
hand back
to the
up
Elite Eight
there.
last year.
Yeah, put
Me,
your hand back up there.
you were there.
Oh, yeah. Put your hand back up there and show how many marks are on your hand, because that's how many Final Fours Tennessee's been to. 0.
0.
I've tried to say that 20 times and you kept interrupting.
My bad.
Over under 96.5 points as the most points scored in a game. I'm going to go over on that.
I am too. Somebody will score 100.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a 1 or 2 seed that just annihilates their 15 or 16 seed. Okay. Over under 55.5 points as the fewest points scored in a game.
Gosh, surely over in the tournament when everybody shoots, and you think somebody's
Under.
less than 55?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Actually, I think, let me double check. I think in the game tonight, Lehigh scored 52. Let me
Under.
check. Oh, wow. It was 67 to 55, so the under did hit. The over under was 55.5. Lehigh scored 55.
Hmm.
So, let's see.
Heck of a line.
Yes or no, a coach gets a technical.
In the whole tournament?
Yep.
Yeah, I think someone's definitely getting a tick.
A coach.
Yeah.
I
Probably.
just feel like they let you get away with a lot more in the NCAA tournament.
But
Speaking of technicals on coaches, there's already been once last weekend in the Dayton. I don't remember who they were playing. Dayton versus someone in their conference championship or semifinal, and then last night in the Texas versus NC State game, a buzzer beater. Well, what you think is a buzzer beater. Okay, in the Dayton game that I'm referencing, a player sprinted out onto the floor into the paint and started celebrating with his teammates, but there was still 1.2 seconds left on the clock. Last night in the Texas game, an assistant coach did it, and neither were.
So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how did they not get technicals?
I don't think you should give technicals for that, honestly. I mean, guys got this is big time moments here.
I
Guys got
understand that.
excited.
Okay, then
You
how
would
can
hate
you,
to be the official that did that. Like,
in a regular season game, I guarantee you they give those technicals. So why not play by the same rules here? Like, what's the difference in that? And if a fight breaks out, anyone that leaves the bench is getting suspended. Why?
number one, I think a fight is totally different. Number two, I think the tournament is totally different. The season ends. The season ends at that point. You don't want to be the guy that calls a technical on a I mean, come on.
I just like consistency.
Do you want? I mean, I get it. Like I get it, but it's different if they did it in the middle of the game. But in a big time situation, like where there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff going on anyway. Like just get everybody off the court and reset and play ball. Don't let someone have a cheap technical free throw to win the game. Like, come on.
I just like consistency. Two or three more here, and these are more fun and personal for us. Over under 2.5 of your final four picks to make it.
I sure hope it's over. That would be great. But I'm gonna say under.
I'm gonna agree. It's always under. And then this one is not really a prop bet, but who breaks your bracket first? Who busts your bracket?
It was originally going to be Louisville. I was going to push Louisville to the Sweet 16, and then I found out because you can still go and change your ESPN bracket, which is the only one I've filled out so far. And then when I heard about Michael Brown being out, I went and switched it. So I think it's going to be someone else.
I wouldn't call a Sweet 16 team losing being busting your bracket.
That's a fair point too. Looking at my bracket, I'm sitting here looking. Let me look at my Elite Eight teams. BYU. I got BYU to the Elite Eight.
Yeah, you do. You said that on the last episode.
I needed something. I saw him play. I feel like it would be funny to see Mark Pope's former team go further than him, and that just things ain't been going well for him. So I feel like that would just fit right along with it and would be funny. So there was a couple
I,
teams I thought I've seen them play. They look pretty good. They can, you know,
I've got one, and you're not gonna like it.
Florida.
It is Florida because,
Go Gators.
and I like Florida, um, but if they're not making threes, they're gonna get bounced quick. And they didn't shoot the ball well. They did not shoot the ball well at all in Nashville. And
But
guard play,
yeah,
guard play is what wins in March.
that's true.
And then I filled out 3 or 4 brackets, and I've caught myself every time. I've got Florida at least in the Elite Eight in all of them. So I have a hunch.
Getting to the Elite Eight, they're that much better than most of those teams.
I'll have to go through Vandy again.
There's no way Vanderbilt shoots that good again.
I don't know.
Vanderbilt did not miss the whole tournament, it seemed like. But
And then last one, over under 1.5 of your Elite Eight teams to be eliminated on opening weekend.
Over.
Hard over for me.
Yeah, over.
It never fails.
Man, I just said BYU, they could be eliminated on because you're talking they could win the first game and get beat in the second game. So,
well, again, we've made it to March Madness. As most of you are listening to this, it's probably already underway. The first game is today, Tuesday at 11:15 Central Time. Reminder that Thursday, and Kentucky will face Santa Clara at 11:15 p.m. on Friday. So it's here. It's win or go home. And we, here at Two Pencils Podcast, have decided to make our own little fun bracket. And I know Jackson's going to bash on the seeds because that's just what he does as the hater of the show, as he calls himself. So let's get right into it. We have the Two Pencils Podcast Fast Food Bracket Challenge. We're going to take a little break from our music brackets. We will be back with that on Tuesday and Thursday of next week. But for now, Two Pencils Podcast Fast Food Bracket Challenge. Let us know what you think. I'm going to run through the seeds here, and I'm sure I'll get hated on it first by you. But our number one seed, and let me also preface this by saying these seeds were made based upon popularity, and I pulled the article back up. It was from 2024. I couldn't find one for 2025, but truth be told, I didn't really look all that hard. So we're going with 2024. The number one seed is Chick-fil-A. Do you want to wait till the end to comment, or do you want to comment as we go?
I can comment as we go. I personally wouldn't put Chick-fil-A one, but Chick-fil-A's extremely popular. I literally ate there today with you, and I mean, I totally could see Chick-fil-A being one.
And hopefully, I'm going to try to figure it out again. I'm not very tech savvy, but hopefully, for those of you watching on YouTube, hopefully I can get the bracket to pop up right now as we are talking about it. If it doesn't, then sorry. The number 2 seed, you can find the full bracket on our Facebook page, Two Pencils Podcast, so go comment on that. The number 2 seed, it has already caused a lot of controversy, and that is Starbucks.
I've had some people reach out to me and be like, "Is Starbucks or someone said when did Starbucks become fast food?" And I said, "I guess when they invented it. I mean, it is definitely fast food. They have
Now,
food.
now, I agree. When you think fast food, you probably don't think Starbucks.
I would not have them at the 2 seed. It's very popular though.
But if you look on any article based off popularity, they're in the top 3 in all of them. At number 3, we have McDonald's. No comment.
Pretty high. Pretty high
It's
for me. What
at
was
number
it?
4.
What's his name say earlier about the golden arches?
$22 billion company, and all they got to show for it is some golden arches and a Happy Meal.
A clown? Are you kidding me?
At the number 4 seed, we have Taco Bell.
Right where it needs to be, baby. I love Taco Bell.
At number 5, we have Wendy's.
I love Wendy's.
Eh,
Pause.
we'll talk about it here in a little bit. Number 6 seed, I couldn't believe this was this high. I love this place, but I didn't realize it was that popular. At the number 6 seed, we got Sonic.
I love Sonic. It's way too high though,
I agree. Like,
price wise. But
oh,
I
it's so.
Sonic.
Did you know they don't do happy hour anymore?
Nope, did not know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I went the other day because I had about 30 minutes to kill. I was like, yeah, I'm thinking I could go get a Route 44 Powerade for like I think they used to be like $1.50 maybe or 99 cents.
You bought a Powerade?
Yeah, I love Powerade. But anyway,
Powerade? Who buys
yeah,
Powerade from Sonic?
I love that Powerade. And they ring the total up and it's like 370. I was like, oh, I'll just tell her when she comes out here. It's like, yeah, it's not happy hour. And like, yeah, we don't do that anymore. Oh well, I wouldn't have come here if I'd known that. But anyway, Sonic at the 6 seed.
It's Sonic or all Sonics?
I was at the one in T-ville, and that's what they told me. So
Hmm.
I don't know. I still bought it. It was great. But at the speaking of Powerade from Sonic, do you know what story I just thought of?
What? Oh, Granny?
Do you want to tell that story?
You can. You tell it funnier than I do.
So what was it? Was a Powerade slush, is what it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna tell one on our Granny Pettit, our mother's mother, and hopefully she doesn't get embarrassed by it. But it is one of the funniest stories I have ever heard in my life. We had been, I think, at mom and dad's, or maybe we were down at Granny's house. I don't remember. But we had been out in the yard, like cleaning some stuff up, raking leaves, stuff like that. And it was one of those hot summer days. It was like 100 degrees. It was miserable. So we finally finish, and we're going to go up to Sonic, just get a drink. Jackson gets a Powerade slush. And Granny didn't get nothing for some reason. And she says, here, can I have a drink of that? And Jackson's like, yeah. And Jackson's in the front seat, Granny's in the driver's seat, I'm in the back. And she takes a huge gulp of this drink. And like 10 seconds later, she like grabs Jackson's arm. And Jackson's like, are you okay? She said, I don't know. I'm having a heart attack or something. I don't know. So me and Jackson's like, how old was we?
I was driving.
So he was 16, 17.
Yeah.
I was probably 11 or 12. And we're like, well, Granny, are you okay? She's like, call somebody, call somebody. And Jackson's like, well, what's going on? She's like, I don't know. My head's pounding. It's freezing. And come to find out, she was just having a brain freeze. She had never experienced a brain freeze before, and she thought she was having a heart attack. Oh, great story. Great
By the
story.
way, yes, some Sonic drive-in locations have modified or removed traditional happy hour, with many switching to the app-only half-price drink deals rather than automatic on-site discounts. But most stores still run the traditional 2 to 4 p.m. happy hour.
Did you think I was lying?
I was just wondering if, like, Glasgow Sonic has it.
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
know if it was all Sonics or just that one.
Anyway, at the number 7 seed, we have Subway. I thought that would be a little better seed.
I thought it would be lower. Subway?
Very popular and very good.
I like Subway, but 7? That's the top half of the bracket.
At number 8, I could not believe my eyes when I read this one because this place, not very good, and that is Burger King.
I'll tell you, we got some family members that live by Burger King. I am not one, but
Yeah, Granny and Pa Arnett, I know you all are watching this. Burger King, not very good. But if you all like it, keep eating it. At the number 9 seed, and this is a dangerous, dangerous placement, and that is Raising Cane's at the number 9.
man, could have been one on mine.
That's a bold take. But Raising Cane's as the number 9 seed. At the number 10, in my opinion, worst place on the list, and that is Chipotle.
Worst place?
Not a fan. I've been twice in my life and just no.
Dang, I love Chipotle. I took Dad to his first Chipotle experience. This was, I don't remember where we were going, but me and our defensive coordinator, Jack Herron, he calls Dad Teasus, and he's like, Teasus, you want to go to Chipotle? And Dad's like, I guess. And Dad had it, he liked it, but in typical Dad fashion, he was like, Jack was like, well, Teasus, you like it? And he went, eh.
Yeah. At the number 11 seed, a place very similar to Starbucks, and that is Dunkin' Donut.
Hmm.
No comment.
I've not had it much. There's one in Glasgow. I've never been to it, but I've had Dunkin' Donuts coffee before, and obviously the donuts, but
Donuts are good.
they're all right.
At the number 12 seed, we've got Pizza Hut.
I hot take will get disagreed with. Still the best pizza in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Yeah, the stuffed crust. You got to get the stuffed crust.
Well, that's what I get. So
Me too. Pizza Hut wings are also slept on, and the Cajun fries.
I feel like we'll get some heat for that.
Bring it on. At the number 13 seed, we've got Dairy Queen.
Love Dairy Queen
M&M and Reese's Blizzard. At the number 14 seed,
and Reese's.
oh yeah,
Matter of fact, on my birthday, I won the drawing. Like every birthday, every week at WCLU Radio, they take all the birthdays that week and they draw the names out of a hat, and the winner gets a free birthday cake, ice cream cake from Dairy Queen, and I won it this time.
congratulations. Shout
Thanks.
out WCLU.
Yep.
At the number 14 seed, we're gonna butt heads on this one when it comes time to pick. Panda Express.
Absolute trash.
Oh, there's no way. Like,
What is it? You're built like a panda.
yeah, that was one of the audios that when they were acting like Jackson, saying, "You know what, Lincoln, you're kind of built like a panda," or something like that. Yeah.
Not a fan
And
of Panda Express. I mean, if I'm going to get Chinese food, I'm going to uh, the whatever buffet, this name of this buffet, China King buffet here. That's where I'm going.
at the number 15 seed, I could not believe how low this one was because it's also a dark horse, and that is Zaxby's.
Oh man, I love Zaxby's. I love Zaxby's. I would
And at the
never mind.
and at the number 16 seed, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I mean, man,
So let's get into these matchups. I think we're going to agree on most of them, but I know there's going to be at least a couple where somebody's going to have to do some convincing because we're filling this out together as we go. And we encourage our listeners,
are we going to
again,
rock
go.
paper scissors for who wins it? I mean, how are we going to fill it out together if we disagree?
I don't know. We'll just have to compromise. But we encourage our listeners, go over to our Facebook page, find the bracket. It's our latest post on Facebook, and let us know in the comments who you have winning. Let us know your final four. Let us know your ultimate winner, and who was seated too high, who was seated too low. We've already got a lot of feedback, but we would love to have some more. Matchup number one, I don't think there's any debate here. It is the number one overall seed Chick-fil-A versus the number 16 seeded Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I'm just going to be honest with you. I think Kentucky Fried Chicken takes this down to the 2 minute mark, tied. I think their chicken breast alone, some of them have a buffet. The chicken breast alone has drops 30 in this game, but it's probably just not enough. I'm gonna say Chick-fil-A edges it out late in a first round scare, but they didn't play that well.
Oh,
KFC comes to play.
oh,
KFC made in the Clarky's favorite city on earth, the first one ever, right there in good old Corbin, Kentucky.
yeah,
The original
yeah,
KFC.
yeah, Clarky. Shout out to Corbin.
Yep.
To
No,
me,
shouting out Corbin. We're just saying that that's where the first KFC was.
well, just to piss Clarky off, I'm gonna say shout out to Corbin.
Well, okay.
But you made a good point. I forgot about the buffets. Some of those do have a buffet. Now, they still can't quite hang and finish the job with Chick-fil-A, but you talked about the chicken breast. To me, the sleeper is their mashed potatoes and biscuits.
Mm.
The
Mm.
biscuits are dang good at KFC, but
Fattest podcast on earth right now.
I don't care. But yeah, they don't have enough in the tank to hang with Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A has great salads. I get a salad about every time I go. It's really good.
Totally
I mean,
disagree.
crazy, I know, but like Chick-fil-A sauce, Chick-fil-A sauce comes off the bench and sparks Chick-fil-A to a win there.
Off the bench, it's their best player.
Oh, okay.
Matchup number 8,
He got
or
suspended for the first half.
the matchup here at 8 and 9, I think is quite possibly the biggest blowout of the first round. And that is Burger King versus Raising Cane's.
I mean, Raisin cane sauce with a 27-point showing. I mean, Cane's is so good at making chicken that their menu has three things: a 3-piece, a 4-piece, and a 5-piece. And their sweet tea is incredible.
It is.
Their Texas toast, fire.
Well,
That's
someone said
complete
it
beat.
may have been Clarky in our group text earlier. He said the toast and sauce alone puts them in the Final Four almost.
I mean, you'll get no
So,
arguments from me. When I'm in Bowling Green, if I'm going to get fast food, I'm going to Cane's.
oh, don't even. Don't even.
What do you mean?
Me and this man were on Broadway, walking around for every bit of an hour, trying to find
Brunch.
brunch. Okay, but it's kind of odd, kind of weird for two guys to go to brunch. So, right over here on the corner of Broadway, just right there, we would have been the first customers in the building on the day. Like, we watched them turn the open sign on. I was like, Cane's sounds pretty good. No. Who wants Cane's?
At
Don't
10
even
in the morning. It was
don't
10
even ask.
in the morning.
Who cares? We didn't even decide on somewhere till like 11:15
Where'd we end up going?
to Jason Aldean's.
Oh, yeah. It
And
was still 10 o'clock in the morning.
and we ate freaking nachos and buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah, see, we didn't want chicken at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we wanted it at 11:15.
Bar food. Come on.
Cane's wins. We agree.
Yeah.
Okay. The 4 versus 13 matchup. We've got Taco Bell versus Dairy Queen.
The quesadillas carry Taco Bell.
I will say this though. Obviously, I'm picking Taco Bell, but the chicken strip basket dipped in the gravy.
Pretty good.
Yeah, and Dairy Queen is
Not a
also
blowout.
much.
It's not a blowout. It comes down to
No.
the final TV timeout, and then Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
it's and have you had, when I was doing the carnivore diet a few weeks back, I go up there and get the double bacon cheeseburger with no bun. With no bun. Gas. Really good.
On the carnivore diet,
No bun. It's
you
just
can't
meat.
eat cheese with carnivore. Carnivore.
Yes, you can. It's
I don't.
meat, cheese, and eggs.
Okay. I think that's keto, but
Carnivore, keto, whatever. Whatever you call it. That's what I did. And the burgers, pretty good.
the old adage is quesadillas win in March, and Taco Bell's steak quesadilla and chicken quesadilla. I mean that's better pairing than the Boozer twins. And yeah, if you ask
Oh,
me.
oh yeah. And the Chipotle sauce.
Mm.
Golly. This one is an interesting matchup to me because this is one I feel like we're going to disagree on, and that is the 5 versus 12 seed, and that is Wendy's versus Pizza Hut.
That's two completely different offenses right there.
Yes. I personally think Pizza Hut. I think Wendy's is the most overrated fast food restaurant in the game.
I think that's a crazy take. That it's the
I
most
think
rated.
they're going to show up in March and fall on their face. All they've got is the Frosty.
That's have you ever heard of the Baconator? It's fire. That's what I
Uh,
get. They have a Baconator. They have a son of Baconator, and they have a double and a triple Baconator.
When I go,
Wendy's
I get the
also has good breakfast. They've started doing breakfast now. They have a breakfast Baconator. It is incredible.
when I go, I get the Dave's double. Wendy's fries are also terrible.
I don't think they're terrible.
I'm going Pizza Hut. Give me which one are you choosing? You just
It's hard to pass up pizza.
you just said earlier that they have the best pizza in the game. There's much better burgers out there than
I don't really
Wendy's.
consider Pizza Hut fast food.
They have a drive-through.
They do have a drive-through, but you can't just pull up to the drive-through and order. You got to kind of call it in, and
Got
then
the mobile app.
yeah, but that's not fast food to me.
My pick is with Pizza Hut. I don't think you can persuade me, but I'll let you try if you're going with
Well,
Wendy's.
Wendy's has really good chicken nuggets. They do.
Again, just thinking Glasgow, Kentucky here. If you want chicken nuggets, there's about 6 other places you're going to go.
Understand that, but I'm just saying they have good role players on their roster, and the Baconator is him.
There's always a 12-5 upset.
I just don't consider Pizza Hut fast food, but I will concede this one.
You're conceding now because you know what I'm going to try to get here in a few matchups, and I don't think you're going to let me have it. But that's okay. Pizza Hut moves on. Now, to the other side of the bracket, we've got a 2 versus 15. I think we're about to see a monumental upset. That is Starbucks versus Zaxby's. I will take Zaxby's all day.
No argument here.
Is the Zax sauce the best sauce of the chicken places?
In my opinion, yes.
Man, that's
I will
tough.
take Zaxby's over almost any of the chicken places.
Mm. Just strictly sauce, it may be number one. Chick-fil-A sauce, that was pretty freaking good. And cane sauce, gosh.
Zaxby's, I mean, Zaxby, I get the loaded fries.
Very
What
good.
sauce have that can hang with that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I will say one negative about Zaxby's is not a fan of their salads at all.
Then don't get them.
I don't. I did one time though, and
They
I
used to have
won't
a
ever again.
really good salad. I can't remember the name of it, but they don't have it anymore. So I've quit even thinking about the salads.
So we're in agreement. Zaxby's moves on.
Yes.
Well, up next, we've got the 7 versus 10. Subway versus Chipotle.
Chipotle by 1,000.
I disagree. I disagree.
Chipotle's bowl. Well, first off, you can make it literally whatever you want. I realize you can make any sandwich you want at Subway, but I mean, there's
You
some
also
really good ones that were left off here. But
you also you also got the best cookies in the game at Subway.
Subway cookies are good, but
Elite. They're not good. They are
Chipotle
elite.
is give me Chipotle all day over Subway. If they were
I'm
sitting
gonna.
beside each other, I'm going to Chipotle.
You know what? I'm gonna concede that one. I'm gonna let you have Chipotle, although I strongly disagree because I know we're gonna butt heads on this one, and I'm ready to go to war for it. We've got the 3-seated McDonald's versus the 14-seated Panda Express.
I think Panda Express is the worst restaurant on this entire list.
Do you like orange chicken?
No, I don't.
What? Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I don't ever get orange chicken.
Well, then what's wrong with you?
I just like other Chinese food better than orange chicken. I usually, if I go to the China King buffet, I don't get the orange chicken. I get the peanut chicken and the noodles and all the
Well,
other,
you can get all that too.
but it's
For
fast food Chinese food. No.
there's no way
I
you
mean,
can
if
think.
it was ever going to upset someone, it would be McDonald's.
Hey, McDonald's it's good.
If it was ever going to upset someone, it would be McDonald's. But I'm voting McDonald's out of respect to the OG of the game. I mean, McDonald's was the first. Like McDonald's is like Kentucky. Like it hasn't been good for a while, but like the tradition is there.
You can get rice or noodles, whichever you prefer as your base, just like a
Waffle.
Chinese restaurant. Then you can get the just a regular plate with one meat. You can get the big plate with two, or you can do what I do and get the bigger plate and get three.
Here's why I'm going to let you have Panda Express. Well, first off, Panda Express does not have a frappe. So actually, I'm coming back to McDonald's. The caramel frappe is arguably the best food item of anything in the bracket. That's the best player in the bracket.
No,
It's Carlos Boozer. It's what was the guy from last year's Duke team? Uh, what's his name? The first overall pick.
Cooper Flag.
It's the Cooper Flag.
And what did Cooper Flag do? He lost in the end. I know he made it
He
a
didn't
few
lose
rounds,
the
but
first round to a bum fast food Chinese restaurant. He didn't do that.
now one major advantage McDonald's does have is they have breakfast. I will say
The
that.
McGriddles.
I start my most
Not
mornings
only do they
on.
have breakfast, not only do they have the frappe, they've got the iced vanilla latte that I know you love, and you talked about it all weekend.
I do wake up about every morning and get the large vanilla iced coffee. Shout out to my man Trey Eisenberg. He put me onto those. I didn't realize that they were just $1.06 until 10 a.m. So yeah, I now spend $1.06 just about every morning. You're not gonna let me have Panda.
Panda, if Panda was to win this, there's no shot they make it any further. I mean, I didn't even think about the frappe there for a second. So, no, I
And
can't. I cannot let McDonald's lose to a bum like Panda Express.
I will say this: when I was going through these matchups, I really didn't consider breakfast. I will say that. That has opened my eyes and changed my mind a little bit. But literally, you can ask my buddy Dalton anytime we're in Bowling Green and we don't have time to go, sit down somewhere nice. It's Panda, dude. It's so good.
I
The
can't.
broccoli, the broccoli beef, the orange chicken, and the honey walnut shrimp with rice. Come on,
It's McDonald's, dude.
whatever. I'll
Who would Panda play in their next round were they to pull this upset?
the winner of our next matchup, which is Sonic versus Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh golly, so Sonic. Well, it can't beat
I,
Sonic.
I'm gonna let you have McDonald's. I will say I was ready to go to war, but it really did just dawn on me when I was yapping a minute ago that McDonald's has breakfast, and I love their breakfast. I actually had it today. I got my large vanilla iced coffee with an order of gravy and biscuits and a hash brown.
When you think fast food, you think McDonald's first. That's the first thing you think of. Good
That
or
hurt me
bad,
there.
good or bad, it's the first thing you think of.
That hurt me right there because I was prepared to go to war, but yeah, McDonald's it's just a heavy hitter.
Keep
That
it.
hurt.
I've also never had Panda Express. Out of principle, I won't eat there.
Sonic versus Dunkin' Donut. I don't think it's a question. Sonic wins.
I'm in.
All right, let's go to the second round. We now got a matchup that could be the championship. Chick-fil-A versus Raising Cane's.
Canes.
Okay, what all are you factoring? Because I can get behind it, but just I need a little convincing. Go
Their
ahead.
sweet tea's better. Their chicken's better. Their sauce is better. Their Texas toast is better. Sweet tea,
I'll,
sauce, chicken, Texas toast. What else? I think they have mac and cheese too.
it's not better than Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. No,
I
if they
think
even have it.
Chick-fil-A is really good. I think it is way overpriced, and I don't think it can compete with the athleticism of Canes.
Mm.
Canes has guards. Guards win in
So
English.
chicken is better at Chick-fil-A. I disagree with you on that.
Nope.
I will give Cane's the sauce. I will agree with you on that. You gotta factor in service too. Chick-fil-A,
Canes
just there's
stop fast because they only have 3 items on the menu.
there is no better fast food service than
Where did you go?
Chick-fil-A. Do what?
Your face is no longer on the screen.
You can't see me?
Nope.
Well, I'm not sure. Can you see me now?
Yep.
Okay, don't know what happened there, but hopefully everything's still recording. But anyway, I can get behind it. I'm not gonna sit here and say I like it, but I can get behind it.
I will fight for Canes over Chick-fil-A all day.
Chick-fil-A,
If there's two places sitting right, well, you say service, but most of the Chick-fil-A's, the line's wrapped around the building, and you can't. I mean, it takes forever. Just
I always go in.
just because they say my pleasure, I don't care. You said my pleasure after I waited an hour.
I usually always go in,
Okay, same difference.
e- even if I'm getting it to go.
Same
I
difference.
can. I'm gonna let I got you. Canes wins. Canes is going to the Final Four. I don't hate it. Dairy Queen, sorry, no. Taco Bell versus Pizza Hut. Taco Bell.
I'll go Taco Bell. Also, again, I don't think Pizza Hut is fast food.
So we got a Final Four matchup on the left side of Raising Cane's versus Taco Bell. That is the 9 and 4 seeds. On the other side, we got Zaxby's versus Chipotle. Zaxby's.
Chipotle, I also don't really consider fast food. I realize I just went to war for it a minute ago, but I'm going to let you have Zaxby's, and I'm rolling with Zaxby's.
This bottom bracket is a little weaker,
Are
I
we
will
going to
say.
have an all chicken final?
No, but well, I wouldn't consider McDonald's all chicken, but you got McDonald's versus Sonic.
Give me Sonic. They got
Really?
their ice cream is better. They don't have a frappe. Their
Oh, let me stop you.
coffee is trash,
Let
but
me stop you. Let me stop you. Their ice cream machine works.
it's a great point. Also,
I can get behind the Sonic, although they pissed me off by doing away with happy hour.
just that,
Sonic, you got
just
you
that.
got the You got the mozzarella cheese sticks. You've
Mm,
got the breakfast toaster.
mm,
Their cheeseburgers are really good.
preach.
And I gave McDonald's the edge over Panda because of breakfast. Sonic can match that.
The Route 44 cherry vanilla Coke Zero at Sonic.
Yeah, I don't know if Glasgow does
And they've
this.
got the good ice at Sonic.
The best ice. I don't know if Glasgow did this or Barron County, the city, whatever. But last year, Monroe County teachers, all teachers in the district, the Sonic and TVO gave all teachers a 20% discount card. Yeah, I used it often.
Don't blame you.
We all apparently we all used it so often because we didn't get one this year.
Mm.
That sets up our final four matchups. Of on the left side, we've got the, excuse me, 9 seed Raising Canes versus the 4 seed Taco Bell. And then on the right side of the bracket, we've got the 15 seed Zaxby's versus the number 6 seed Sonic. We'll start on the left side. Probably should be the championship here. It's Raising Canes versus Taco Bell.
It's a tough one because I just go to what my favorite thing is at both restaurants. Obviously, chicken and fries and toast at with a sweet tea at Cane's, and then those quesadillas win in March. Man, uh, that's a tough one.
Man,
I almost don't want to pick. I love them both so much.
let me speak then. Taco Bell, I've often said, is my favorite fast food restaurant. However, when I go to Taco Bell, it cost me $17 and change. Raising Cane's is much, much, much cheaper and close to as good. So I'm going to give my pitch, believe it or not, for Raising Cane's.
Man, they're both so good. I do think I do think the service is better at Cane's. So Taco Bell doesn't have a sauce like cane sauce.
Chipotle sauce, watch it now.
It's
I know.
it's not the same. Um, like at Taco Bell, you can get those cinnamon twists or whatever. I don't think they're that good. Uh,
Mm,
I
that's a
pretty much just get the quesadilla there. I realize at Cane's you can only get a few things, but those few things are so good. I'm gonna go with Cane's also.
so the 9 seed Canes is in the championship, and they will be facing the winner of Zaxby's or Sonic.
I gotta go Zaxby's.
I'm leaning towards Sonic. Sell me on Zaxby's versus Sonic.
Zax sauce, loaded fries. That's it.
That's it.
That's what I got. And good cookies.
I've never had their cookies, I don't think.
Solid.
Sonic is just the overall player. They have everything: breakfast, lunch, snacks, best drinks, best ice cream. I personally think they have the best ice cream. At least,
Have the best. I think the blast is better than.
yeah, the Blast is the best in the game locally. I'm not including like Baskin Robbins and places that are just designed to sell ice cream. Just as far as restaurants locally, I think Sonic has the best.
My family loves Zaxby's. Like when we lived in Danville, we went to Zaxby's all the time. We go to Zaxby's all the time here. Zaxby's feeds our team like 3 times a year. Pre-game meals, actually more than three. I think we had Zaxby's like 5 or 6 games this year for a pregame meal. The chicken, just a bunch of chicken tenders. Uh, that Zax sauce. I mean, sauce wins in March. You know what they say.
Is that what they say?
I think so.
I can't let you have that. I can't
Sonic
justify.
is way more versatile They've got a lot. They're
It's,
like Florida. They're like nine deep. They just bring guys off the bench that you forgot about, and they get buckets.
I mean, even when they pissed me off with happy hour, guess what? I still go often. I can't let you have it, Sonic.
I can get by. I can be persuaded. I mess with it. It's very expensive though.
See, I don't really think so. I just feel like it's about like everything else.
It's definitely higher. Definitely higher. But the versatility there is top notch.
So is it settled?
Yeah.
Championship matchup: Raising Canes versus Sonic. I'll be honest, I did not see this being our championship matchup.
I don't know that I did either.
Now, in this matchup, I, I don't know. You give yours first.
I'm going with Canes. I just cannot get over the fact that they have a three-piece, four-piece, and five-piece, and they're like, this is what we do. We do it well. I think Sonic has more versatility, obviously, just like we just talked about. But I think no matter what meal I get at Sonic, I think if I got my favorite meal at both places, I'm going to enjoy my Canes more.
It's tough. It's tough. Sonic is the most versatile in the game, no doubt. Most versatile out of all 16 of these. But again, I'm not going to put up a fight. I think if I was forced to choose the better overall restaurant, I think I would choose Sonic. But there's not enough of a gap between the two that I'm willing to fight for it. If that makes sense.
Settled.
So there you have it. 9-seeded Raising Cane's has 1 hour bracket challenge of fast food restaurants. Yeah, I did not. I didn't see that coming, but it is so good. Any comments on the
See, I'll never understand.
based off popularity?
I don't understand.
Well, there's probably also not all that many of them. I would say in comparison to the others.
Maybe that's also true.
But again, be sure and follow us on Facebook at Two Pencils Podcast. You can find the bracket. It's posted on there currently. I'll be sure and post it again today. But anything else you'd like to add? Because this may be our longest episode yet. We're over an hour.
Think I think the right team won it.
The right team won. They were playing their best ball in March.
Sauce wins in March
But
or something.
anyway, again, March Madness is officially here. You can kick back, watch the NCAA tournament games while you listen to us here on Two Pencils Podcast. Also, be sure and subscribe to the Basement Podcast. I was very fortunate enough to be on the latest episode with Tyler McMillan. He does a great job. He's got a sweet setup, and I had a blast with him. We look forward to hopefully collaborating Two Pencils Podcast with the Basement Podcast in the near future. But be sure and subscribe to him on YouTube. That's the Basement Podcast. Give us a follow on TikTok at Two Pencils Podcast, Facebook. Subscribe and give us a follow on Spotify, and subscribe to us on YouTube. That is all we've got. We appreciate you listening. Everybody have a great weekend and enjoy some March Madness basketball. We will be back with a new episode on Tuesday. Everybody have a great weekend.